Remember this when you're creating your future, because that's what your life script is. It's your future, okay? Remember this. If you talk about it, it's a dream. If you envision it, it's possible. But if you schedule it, it's real. And this was said by none other than the amazing Tony Robbins. I am telling you, sis, it is so much more than just writing it down on a piece of paper and reading it every day. It's so much more. So once you find that out, I promise you, it's going to be amazing. Welcome to the Fearless Mom Tribe podcast. I'm your host, Mary Westcott, a mother, wife, and mom boss. This podcast is all about helping women to build a path to chase their dreams while becoming a greater version of themselves. Every Monday, join me as I will deliver a strong dose of inspirational topics from how to become a priority in your life to creating a strong bulletproof mindset for success. If you are a busy mom on the go who is in need for a simple pick-me-up, a dose of inspiration, or motivation, look no further. Come join me on the Fearless Mom Tribe podcast. Looking forward to meeting you soon, beauty. Hey, beauty. Welcome back to another episode on the Fearless Mom Tribe podcast. Wasn't the Mother's Day episode amazing? Am I the only one that loves seeing women and mothers succeed? I just love it. It gives me so much inspiration, compassion, and love. So today is all about creating that dream life. Oh, and by the way, don't worry. I've created a free, quick checklist for you to use. The link will be posted in the show notes, so feel free to grab it after listening to this episode. So let's get started. So, what is life scripting? Do you know what that is? Have you ever heard of it? Do you know how to start? Well, that's all right, because I'll be able to actually tell you from the basics. Why is it important? Who is this for? How do you create one? What steps to take? And what needs to be taking place? So I just love life scripting. For one, I have created one for myself, and it is such an amazing idea and skill to actually learn. So what is life scripting? Life scripting is describing the meaning we attribute to the events that happen to us. So for example, creating the life you have been dreaming of, that you have been wanting to live. So for an example, like if you wanting to live financially free, owning that beach home, being able to work from home and watch your children grow and be able to be with family, that is your life script. It's so important to write down that dream life that you want to live and that you want to pursue and be able to make it happen, because you can make it happen. Your imagination is real. It is something that you can put into reality. So don't let others tell you that your imagination is just an imagination and nothing's going to work, because your imagination is part of something that can become real. Don't let others influence you to go on a different route, because it's your life. It's your life that you're living. So if you want to be financially stable, be able to, give back to different charities, or be able to give back to a community of your own, or give back to your family, retire your parents, or whatever it may be, you can do that. So it all starts with writing it down on a piece of paper. You're probably asking like, okay, I understand what life scripting is, but why is it important? Well, for one, it is very important because it keeps your imagination strong. Like I said, your imagination is what helps you get to where you want to be. It helps you evolve into the dreams that you're chasing. It gives you control on how you want to live your life. It also motivates you to go after your dreams, to go after those goals. And it helps you analyze exactly what you want out of life. It really, really does. And so, who is this for? You know, I have been asking myself, well, who is this for? Can this be for everyone? Or can this be for specific people that have standards and boundaries of their own? What I came up with, it's for anyone who is wanting to go after their dreams and goals and who wants to make things happen and make a change in their life and other individuals' lives. Honestly, this is for anyone, but it's also not for everyone. And so, how do you create one? So, this is going to be fun. This is amazing. So, I cannot wait. This have been an amazing idea and skill that I have learned from an amazing book called She Means Business by Carrie Green. If you have not read this book, I highly, highly recommend you getting this book. She lays down a blueprint of how to start a business, how to create one, even if you don't know any basics or don't know anything about owning a business. She will give you the ground foundation on how to actually build one from scratch, where to go, what type of mindset to have, what activities to pursue yourself to stay motivated into growing your business. So if you have not got this book yet, I highly suggest you get it. Just saying. So she discusses ways to manifest your goals by using the 12 visualization process. I have found out that you can create a life script from this. So I changed up a few things. So I didn't go exactly from her book. I actually am calling it the 12-step life scripting process. So number 1, start thinking of the outcome of your burning desire. What is that dream? What is that main goal? What is your why? What are you wanting to experience and or achieve? So get real specific with yourself. What are you wanting to achieve? Number 2, take time to see the outcome happening, but believe strongly that it will be accomplished. Take time to see it when you write it down, look at it, read it over, but also not only when you say it, believe that it can be done, that it can happen. Because if you don't have a belief system, a faith system behind what you want to accomplish, it's not going to get done. It's just words. It's a piece of paper with writing on it. So you have to believe that it can be done and that it will be done. Number 3, picture yourself right there. What do you look like? What are you wearing? So for example, one of my goals is to quit my day job by December 30th of 2021. So I plan on making a stable enough income so I don't have to work at a corporate job anymore by the end of this year. And I believe it can be done. So I picture myself going into my job with a cute outfit, let me tell you, because I'm going to be looking extravagant. So you got to be very motivated and get excited for it. So I know exactly what outfit I'm going to wear. I know how my hairstyle is going to look. I know exactly how I'm going to walk in there. You got to be very specific. What do you hear around you? So for me, I'm hearing cars and people coming to work knowing I'm not going to be there. And then I hear myself walking into that hallway. I hear another door open and I hear people in the office talking. And then I find myself going to my HR. I hear myself knocking on that door. I hear her asking, "Hey, how are you? What can I do for you?" And then I hear myself say, "Well, I have a few different things to tell you, and I'm excited to tell you." And that's how specific you got to be. I'm not going to give you all the details on how everything's going to be because once it happens, I will be doing an episode on it. Number 5, what are you feeling? when you are accomplishing this goal, this burning desire? I know what I'm feeling. I am feeling anxious, but I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling motivated. I am feeling bold and strong and fierce and unstoppable. That's what I'm feeling. Number 6, what do you see around you? Picture it. I see myself in a small little office that I won't have to see ever again. Ever again. I see papers everywhere on her desk. I see pictures. I see a computer. I see everything in this small little room that I don't have to see no more. Number 7, what are you touching? Touch it. I am touching my purse because I know I get to walk out of here with no problem. And I'm touching sunglasses if it may be sunny. You never know. Number 8, start changing that posture now, as if you already are living the life you're creating. So that is a big one right now. Start living like you're already accomplishing that goal. Start living it now. And if you don't know how to start living it, ask yourself this one question. How does my future self act? How does my future self act right now? If I was able to accomplish this specific goal, how does my future self act? So for me, I would be going into work with a bold and strong mindset, amazing posture, walking in there with a smile on my face, knowing that I would be quitting by the end of this year, and no one can tell me nothing. I am feeling proud of myself. I'm feeling unstoppable. I'm fierce, So start actually living that way now. That is the key. Number 9, start picturing it bigger. Make that picture bigger. So when you see yourself accomplishing that goal, how big is it? Make it huge. Make it go all around you. Like that's all you can see. Make it bigger. Number 10, make the picture more visible, brighter, and lively. So you know that it will be done. Make it so bright that that's all you can see, that you can't see nothing else around you. Number 11, make it louder. So loud that there is no way for anyone or anything can distract you, that can tell you different, that can't even influence you to go away from this goal because you know it can get done. And number 12, increase the feeling. Make it stronger. Start feeling and experiencing everything like it is already happening. Like I said, start changing that posture now. Because I'm going to tell you, once you start following these 12 life scripting process steps, you're going to be unstoppable. Sis, you are going to be fiercely unstoppable. So don't let others take you away from what you want to accomplish. It does not have to make sense to other people. As long as it makes sense to you, that's all that matters because you're trying to improve, revamp yourself into becoming that person that you've always wanted to be. So it don't matter what other people's opinions have to say or have to be about you, because I'm going to tell you like this right now, they're not living your life. They can say whatever they want because they don't understand. They're not on that level of where you're at. But you understand where you are and where you're going. So take that and run with it. You understand me? I'm talking to you, sis. I'm being serious. Because in this society nowadays, right now, there is absolutely so many people that want to ruin other people's lives because they're miserable. Don't let them affect you. Don't buy into their opinions and their lifestyle because you're trying to get away from that. And I'm going to tell you like this. You are going to change. Your life will change. People around you will change. And it's okay. Because once you change, you start to evolve. And once you evolve, it's only up from there. Again, you're going to be fiercely unstoppable, sis. Do it. Okay? So, what needs to take place now? Since you already have the steps of how to do this. So, the next steps are to write your life script down. Get a pen, get a piece of paper, or a journal. I prefer a journal because sometimes you will have to revamp your life script each and every day, or depending on what ideas come to mind, and it's okay to do so. So you want to write your life script down. So when writing this, there's a catch to it all. Write it like it's happening right now. So don't say, I will be achieving this goal by this date, by this time, and I will be living in this home with these type of stairs, with this type of car, so on and so forth. No, you're writing it like you are sitting there right now. So, for example, if you are wanting a beach home on the beach, you write saying, I have finally achieved my goal by retiring myself from my day job. I am making $10,000 monthly right now. I am living in my beautiful beach home. On this beach, I can hear my children playing outside in the beautiful sun. I can feel the wind hitting my face, going through my hair. I can feel the sun hitting my face. I can see the waves going back and forth. I can hear the waves going back and forth. That's how you're supposed to write it. You're supposed to write it like it's happening now. That's how it's supposed to be. And then this next step can be optional if you want, but I highly recommend it. One of my great business partners have actually told me this idea, which makes it brilliant. So you can write it down to look at it, to read it off, but also record it. And record yourself actually reading it, and then just listen to it. Start feeling those words. Start seeing those words. Start hearing those words. You know what I'm saying? Last step, read or listen to it twice a day. First thing when you wake up and right before you go to bed. Just like writing your goals. Same difference. Because I'm going to tell you, once you start doing this every single day, I promise you, you're going to be phenomenal. You will be surprised where you are going to be in the next month, to the next year, to the next 2 years. I promise you, just these little small habits will help you extremely down the line. And so how can you apply this and grow from this? Well, for one, you can grow mentally from this. It's all about that mindset. Life scripting is always about that mindset. What do you see yourself doing? What do you see yourself accomplishing? And how can you do it? It helps you experience different opportunities. It really does. Because when you start life scripting and start going after your dreams, you start to open up many other great opportunity doors that you would never even guess yourself doing. I'm telling you like this right now. I have been, in the business opportunity for over 4 years now. So I've dabbled into many different things. I've done makeup, I've done fitness, I've done trading and stuff like that. I've done those things. And those things weren't a fit for me. For one, I don't wear makeup. And if I ever do, it's very simple mascara, but always lip gloss. So, I don't know much about makeup. For fitness, I love fitness, but I got off on the wrong start and I was very confused on how to do it. So I just gave up. With most of my business opportunities, I was mainly more money motivated. I wasn't in it to help others. I was mainly in it to help myself. And I found out that that's not the way to go. And so I was going to give up until I was introduced into an amazing other opportunity. And so it's all about helping women becoming the better version of themselves and coming as they are and start to relove who they are right now. And so that's what helped me branch off and do this podcast. I thought of doing a podcast before. I never took the chance or took the leap to do so until I was offered this opportunity that is completely different in the format wise, but it actually is similar to what I wanted to do in my life. So, you never know with certain opportunities, it can help you branch off into doing something that you love to do or will help you find what you really want to do. So, just life scripting can help. Just writing down your goals can help. It also creates life learning lessons. It will help you understand certain setbacks. It helps you understand growth. It helps you understand healing, just this life script, and you go out and take that leap of, opportunity of yourself. It helps you really grow. It helps you really heal. It's this idea is so much more than just writing it on a piece of paper and recording it and listening to it twice a day. It's more than that. Once you find that out, again, sis, you're going to be fiercely unstoppable, and you're going to have to start believing in that now, because I never understood it. I never believed in myself either, until one day I just had a breakthrough in a realignment of myself and asked myself, what does it feel like to not give up on at least one thing? And that one thing was starting this podcast. So I went all in. It is such an amazing feeling. I promise when you get there to wherever you're trying to go, you will get there. And lastly, it helps to how to problem solve when you are stuck. So, with life scripting, sometimes when you go out and figure things out and you get a minor setback or sometimes a major setback, and you're just sitting there like, wow, what should I do? Or, there will be times where you'll be thinking, man, I am just in a dark place right now. And it feels like you won't be able to get back up. But it helps you problem solve when you go back into that life script, because something in there that you haven't noticed that you wrote down can be that answer for you to solve that problem. So it is very important to really say, to read and learn and write down your life script and your goals, because it's a very important thing. And so in conclusion, learning the 12-step process of life scripting, from knowing what it is and how important it is, what needs to take place, and how to grow and apply this to your life, it is very, very important to write out what you want to accomplish. Get yourself a journal, a pen, and start making things happen. Go out there, sis. Create it and live it. You got this. And remember this when you're creating your future, because that's what your life script is. It's your future, okay? Remember this. If you talk about it, it's a dream. If you envision it, it's possible. But if you schedule it, it's real. And this was said by none other than the amazing Tony Robbins. I am telling you, sis, it is so much more than just writing it down on a piece of paper and reading it every day. It's so much more. So once you find that out, I promise you, it's going to be amazing. And so I would just want to thank you for joining me again this week on the Fearless Mom Tribe podcast. Make sure to visit the podcast website, thefearlessmomtribe.podcast.com, where you can subscribe to the show through iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and iHeartRadio, so you will never miss out on an episode. If you found value in this episode, feel free to leave a rating on iTunes, feedback in the comment section, and on the website. If you know anyone that is in need of a dose of inspiration, feel free to spread the word to friends and family. And while you are at it, also feel free to like and follow the Fearless Mom Tribe podcast on Facebook and Instagram. Look forward to talking to you soon, beauty.